All right, how's everyone doing tonight? Awesome. All right, so this is my first opening, this is my first anything, so I appreciate all that. That's probably the best thing all night, honestly. But if you're doing a lot of reading from this, don't judge me too hard. But we're gonna get into this, all right? Have a good time, and then we're here for the main event tonight. So, evening for the next 8 to 10 minutes, 15 if I'm pretty good, which is actually pretty darn awesome because I'm normally a 2-minute kind of guy. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So I'm in the military. I've been in the military for almost 18 years now. Yep. You're welcome. I know I don't look like a hero, but trust me, I am. You're my hero. I was deployed, I've been in combat, but nobody cares about that. They just ask me one question. They say, Devin, how many people are you killing? You know, it's kind of a little insensitive, but that's okay. I always got the answer. The sad part is I have killed a lot. So it's a very sad thing, unfortunate thing. But when you're an Army chef, that's just part of the game. All right, all right. So I used to date this girl. She was very materialistic. I would spend thousands on this girl, 1,000 each week. And I decided to spend $100 on myself at once and we decided to break up everything. We're talking hair, we're talking nails, purses, coach bags, whatever. I spent $100 on myself. I bought a prostitute one time, and then she decided to end with it. However, I finally found a woman who wasn't willing to take a headache, so that was pretty good. Money well spent, in my opinion. Dating stuff, though. Dating stuff. Nothing tougher than dating a Japanese woman. What's even harder is breaking up with them because you got to drop the bomb twice. I know. I saw a couple of cute ladies in the bar once, and I'm not culturally sensitive. I'm not really a culture guy. I don't know much about them. I was like, are you two ladies from Scotland? And they just go like, no, it's Wales, you idiot. That's my bad. Are you two whales from Scotland? Yeah. So I'm divorced. I am divorced. It's tough being divorced. It really is. I ended up trying to get back with my ex, but it ended up not working out. She realized I was just after my money. My wife gets it. She understands me. Perfect marriage. She knows how I like my coffee. My ex-wife, she doesn't understand that. My current wife, she knows how I like my coffee. It's just without another man's dick in it. But they got these new AI robots, these AI sex robots, right? What a great little thing. $150,000 and you get an AI sex robot. However, knowing my luck, she just wants to be friends. Little child there. My wife, she's great. She said she wanted to spice things up in the bedroom. And I said, okay, well, how do you want to do it? She's like, let's try the toys. I was like, that's no problem. I got Legos. She didn't laugh, but we did it anyway. And now I've got a brick permanently stuck somewhere you don't want a brick stuck. And the VA doesn't cover that. That's what they told me. 100%. I love being married. I truly do. When I was single, I'd roam the bars, and I never know if I was actually going to get laid or not. Being married, I know it's a for sure thing. I'm not getting laid. And you know when you're old, and your sex actually sounds like two people moving furniture. The bed creaks, something snaps, and somebody's always out of breath. And that's just putting a condom on. Anyways, we got kids. Kids are great. And honestly, kids, dogs, it's the same thing. Right? You feed them, clean up their crap, and you just hope that they don't lick strangers. The only difference is you can't drop your kids off at the kennel when you go to Vegas. It's illegal, apparently. But that brings me to the point, like, honestly, kids are kind of pansies nowadays, right? When I was a kid, parents never knew where you were. They didn't care. As long as you were home for dinner, right? Mom did not care if you found a dead raccoon trying to sit and like 80 up its ass and blow it up and see what happens. Nope. Just wash your hands and get ready for dinner. But it was kind of screwed up. I used to get beat a lot as a kid. I really did. My mom used to beat me with a coat hanger, and then she upgraded to a belt after I was born. I see your face right there. Yeah. But kids got it. So again, kids are kind of. So I remember, again, this is the '90s, early 2000s. Every kid back in the day used to have a freaking cat. It looked like a VA hospital with the amount of freaking cats that you got. Nowadays, it looks like a freaking yoga studio. Jesus Christ. By the way, I drink too much. It's not my fault. It's genetic. The doctor told me to cut back, so I switched to light beer. Bush Light. I'm not going to dog on any youth drinkers for sure. But Americans don't soft on drinking. Here's 7 beers a night makes you an alcoholic. In Ireland, 7 beers makes you a lightweight. Not gonna lie. Their therapists don't even tell you to quit. They just join you. My wife left me. Yeah, mine too. Let's go get a pint. Yeah, this is awesome. Scientists say that beer has female hormones. I don't know if you heard about this. They gave 100 men 12 pints each, and every single one of them started talking nonsense and couldn't drive. My wife, she likes to get on me every once in a while. She asked me, "What did you do today?" I said, "Nothing." She was like, "That's exactly what you did yesterday." I'm like, "Yeah, nothing wasn't finished." People ask if you to get divorced. No way. Can't afford it. And even if I did, I'd just end up with another woman who hates me. At least this one, she's already trained. Good to go. Who's that Joseph back there? Calm down, man. Dating now, it's terrifying. I'm too old for Tinder, man. The last time I swiped right, I accidentally donated $50 to the Foundation for the Promotion of Little People. It's actually the best date I ever had. However, as a word of warning, make sure you don't get in a fight with little people. They can actually pick up rocks a lot faster than you can. They say that marriage till death do us part, and at this point, that's looking like more of a romantic option. My wife gave me her grandfather's bracelet. It's sweet, right? It's very sweet, very, very nice thing to do. Until I looked closer and had DNR engraved on it. As do not resuscitate for those who don't know. I don't know the ages of this crowd. My wife, she already picked out her future husband. She said, "If anything happens to me, I'm going to marry your friend Mike." I said, "That's funny. If anything happens to me, I was planning on your friend Mike too." Truth is, I think she's actually already cheating on me with Mike. How I know this? Mike looks really fucking impressed. I Oh yeah, good. All right. I want to try this last joke. Maybe these are all jokes, so let's be friendly here, okay? Before I go, I want to address something. I hate racism. I know nothing about racism. I grew up in the Midwest. I wasn't even called a racist until 2020. Okay, nothing about racism that I like. However, they all call me a racist. They never call me white. No, no. But you know, I can't be racist. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna tell that last one. It's gonna be too bad. So this has been the first time. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. All right. We need an hour to grab and pour it. I'm gonna let you have a couple minutes. Thank you so much. What's up? What's going on? That's the shit right there. Hello. That's what I'm saying. I'll send all the money. You see on that back table? How y'all doing? All right, 2 weeks after. Got my new album dropping tonight. It's called Legs Wide Open. The big hit is gonna be failed you before you got in the room. That's actually important. Now, a lot of you might not be familiar with my style of music. That's why I like to tell a little bit about myself. I got my first big break with Mr. Miles Davis himself. He heard me playing, I was in Los Angeles, I think. He said, "Boy, I like the way you play. Your music sounds real good, but a little bit too angry. You don't come out to feel angry, you don't want to come out and have a good time." He said, "I tell you what, after you finish your second set, I want you to come to my hotel room. I'm gonna show you a few breathing techniques and a few more whips you can try on the train." And I did. I went to his hotel room. He did exactly that. Then he said, "Boy, have you ever tried any cocaine?" Cocaine? I've never tried that. What about champagne? Cocaine, champagne, no sir. When you're about to now. He goes to his kitchen countertop and a 2 glasses, a bottle of champagne, a plate, bag of white powder, straw, and a razor blade. He chopped that up in 4 lines, handed me the straw. He said, "Now go at it." Wow, this is great. Oh my God. I stood him all 4 lines. Then I looked up, Miles Davis' eyes was big as silver dollars. He said, "God damn, you weren't supposed to show it at all." I was like, I didn't know, man. But he calmed down, then he poured me a champagne, poured himself one. We made a toast. And I'll be damned if I didn't wind up 2 days later in a shopping cart in Florida. Fuck ass shit. And my asshole hurt. I don't know how that happened. But like what my father used to say all the time, Uncle Bill is a real daddy. What daddy? Uncle Bill, my daddy, that's what he was my daddy. The shit that goes on. Now I'm not the type of musician that gets to anybody's business. Who you sleep with is who you sleep with. It don't matter to me. And I say that because my cousin Charles had a birthday party for one of his friends. He said, "Louis, would you mind playing?" I said, "No, I don't care. Money is nothing." So I'm there, I'm playing, but I start to look around, check out the room. This guy had a speech prepared. "Hey, I know, thank you for your money, but I'm not great, but thank you for the compliment." Who said nothing? Nobody said nothing. Now I'm getting mad. I'm like, I know I look better than that motherfucker. And I know I look better than him. And I felt we see that I was a little depressed. He said, "He was, what's the matter?" I said, "Man, nobody's hit on me yet. I got my speech all prepared." He said, "No, Tim, we told him that you were straight, not to bother you. We don't want you to feel uncomfortable." I kind of felt good, but I felt that was that blind seven material.
Because you might try to step over the line and still come talk to you. Nothing. Then when you education ain't to him, you run through, what was wrong. You all right, you a good looking guy. Then the victory came out. Just saying that you don't mean that. You don't really mean it. No, no, I put my head on this shit and put his arms around. I'm like, are you serious? He said, yeah, yeah. Then I'm like, trying to push my head down. Same thing happened. That came off. I said, I was acting like I was gonna fight him. Then I had to wonder, just because you gay, you still mad. You still get your ass beat. It's people that you don't want to fight. I ain't gonna say nothing about gay men, but the one that's wearing like big spandex off the top, a blind man, see, you can't run up and say, hey, that blind motherfucker, I'm stuck upon him, beat his ass. Or a midget. It was like 3 weeks ago, I'm in a club, I'm playing, right? I'm done, I'm talking to this lady. Now I feel something tugging on my shirt. And I look down as a little person. I said, hey, what's up, little man? You're like, what you calling me, little man? I'm like, you little. I ain't call you little boy. All of a sudden, he hit me in my nuts. I go down. Then he hits me on the chin. I fall on the floor. Then he took those little midget feet. I feel it. You feel the ass. You can't grab. You can't go, you gotta make sure I beat that little motherfucker. You can't say that. I see a couple people here from Goodwill. Oh my God, I see a couple people here from Goodwill. Oh my God. Let me tell you, knock on the door before you go in the Goodwill bathroom. Because you motherfuckers can't get high. I ain't saying no names, but they be smoking weed up in that motherfucker. I went there about a week ago. I locked the door, sat down. That's why I know they got a key. 3 employees walk in while I got my pants down taking a shit. I'm like, hey, I'm taking a shit over here. And they're like, it's all right, man, it's all right. You know, just kept getting high. Then 3 more walked in. I said, what the fuck is going on in here? I put up my pants, so I can't even wipe my hands off because they're blocking all this shit. And let me tell you, that baby changing station, who's tired enough, there's a fucking minibar behind that shit. I ain't gonna, let's go down drinks and sound going all in the fucking bathroom. Then say, hey man, you wanna have something to drink? Say what you got. Fuck it. I got champagne, so they poured me glass, we made a toast. And I'll be damned, the same thing didn't happen again. I wound up butt ass naked. But this time I'm in the shopping cart at goddamn Walmart. And once again, my asshole hurt. What's going on back there? It's like what my brother used to say. Aunt Sandy got the best pussy in the family. What? How you know Aunt Sandy got the best pussy? Are you fucking all our ass? What's going on? People are just crazy, crazy. As y'all can tell, I'm a older musician. And you can see shit when you get old that you normally can't say when you're young. I was getting on the elevator not too long ago. On came 3 women with one short, tight red dress. I'm checking her out. Then there's one guy, I was saying he was gay. The reason I know he's gay, first he's still right next to me. And gay men make this sound thing like. And you see me checking her out, right? He goes, I bet you can't suck a dick like I do. What? Ain't nobody asked you nothing about that. But I'm checking her out. But in my mind, I'm seeing it in my mind. Well, I bet she got some good pussy. I look up, I just say this shit out loud. Everybody looking at me. But then the gay guy, I still think she can't suck a dick. Like, motherfucker, leave me alone. You see, I just said all this shit, now I gotta get out of this. So I had to just be real. I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean to say that out loud. But am I right? Am I right? She goes, yes, I do have some good pussy. I said, and it's delicious. I said, I do. Yeah, this thing, I do believe that behind every good man is even better woman. My hero I have to be is Barack Obama. But I believe you and Michelle were in the bedroom and he's like just going at it, eating it, tearing it up. And he goes, Michelle, which is probably why he talks like that. When you say you can switch positions, and I just see Michelle taking her head back and saying, "Oh, Barack, the day I suck your dick is the day you become president." What? And like, we're like, yes, we can. We were robbed, though. You know, I don't care about Trump getting out, but we were robbed of something. That's why I only wanted Kamala Harris to be president for 1 week. So we could hear a man say something in the White House we had never heard before. Boy, I just had my dick sucked by the president. That's something you thought you would never hear. But it's like what my mama used to say all the time. Reverend Jones got a much bigger dick than your daddy. What, mama? What do you mean Reverend Jones dick is bigger than daddy? Thinking I didn't know, mama. I didn't know his dick is bigger. Oh my God. I know I'm going to hell. Hey, what's your favorite smoke shop? I like Mad Hatters. I like Mad Hatters. I go there. They treat me right every time I go. I went there not too long ago. There was the employees out there smoking weed just like that. Good deal. You know, motherfuckers getting the dirty stuff. I go in there and say, hey, man, what you smoke? Bitch, we smoking something. Can I hear it? They said, no, too. If you smoke now, you won't buy nothing. I go, all right, all right. I go in and make my purchase. Then I come out and they say, hey, Tony, what you get? Oh, I got some of that blue kush. They go, hey, man, I can smoke some with it. I'm like, well, it was already supposed to smoke with us. I'm like, all right, all right. So I broke them off a little bit. And I said, well, you know, I can't roll. Oh, we got papers, man. We can roll it. Well, I don't roll it. We got to roll. We got to roll it too. I'm like, cool, cool. And the big guy named John, he comes out, man, what's the deal? We got our own roll. We got our own roll. We can roll our own stuff. We can roll. You can weed or smoke, you weed. Marijuana is all good for me. I said, motherfucker, man. He said, stop singing. I said, roll my green, you go smoke my weed. Really, get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, motherfucker, get scared. See, I can't smoke weed like I used to. It's too strong. In my day, all it was rosebud and skunk weed. Anybody remember that? Rosebud? Man, that shit was good. The shit is too strong now. I got so high a few years ago, how high? I like my own self in my own closet in my own house. That's how high I got. I got some motherfucking high called the police on my own self. Hello, 911 emergency. It's a black man locked in my closet in my house. Do you feel like some danger? Bitch, I just said there's a black man locked in my closet in my house. Hell yeah, I feel my life's in danger. What, can you describe him? Oh, he's about 5'10", 190, and very good looking. How close are you to? Let's get somebody over here now. I gave her the address. The bounce tried to come down. Like, oh, shoot, fuck that, man. You can call the police on your own self. What's wrong with you? So I had to start thinking the shit, but I hear the siren. Oh my God, it's getting close. You know, I heard kick the door in. I'm like, oh my fucking God, what is going on here? So I had to come at the last second. I jumped out the door and I said, it is me. I'm Tuesday, I'm dead. I'm here to let the world know all about it. Don't you know the two police officers was one at my brother's birthday party, and the other one was the gay guy on the elevator. He said, let's see who's gonna suck a dick tonight. Well, don't care. Don't judge me. I did. It was good and delicious. I got the Superman movies back out. Superman. I love all of them. Marvel, DC. Just great. Just great. But I am pissed off that they only made one Hancock. Hancock was bad. Hancock was a bad dude, man. I'm telling you. But then I got to thinking, this might stand me getting lower and lower. I like it. I'm wrong. And I'm down here. Shit, like I'm ready to give you in. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm going to hell anyway. But think about it. Our real first black superhero that had powers like Superman, he could fly, all the vision, but he was unemployed. And he was an alcoholic. He slept with black bitches. What the fuck? And his kryptonite was white women. Anytime he be like, yeah, I can do that. White women come like, oh, Hollywood. What was y'all thinking? Oh my fucking God. But just like my little brother used to say, I seen grandmama tired titties in the dark. What? You seen grandmama tired titties in the dark? What type of night was it? I want to know. I want to know what the square night. I got so tired. But hey, our big success came when I met Mr. Bill Cosby. He came and I was in Las Vegas. He came up to me after my first set. He said, son, I like the way you play. Your music has a real nice tune to it. And I don't want to bring up Miles Davis and how my ass was at it. And that was before the scandal started with Bill Cosby. He said, I tell you what, I want to open up my show with another musician rather than a comic. I said, all right, cool. So I'm going to write down my address and when you get a time, I want you to come by. And I did. I went by there, man of his word, told me a couple of Hollywood stories, told me how much I was getting paid. Then he said, son, have you ever had any champagne? And I'm kind of scared of the goddamn champagne now, but I said, it's Bill Cosby. I said, yeah, I had one. Motherfucker. Everything happened again. I wound up butt ass naked again. But on the park bench in Lansing, Michigan. And my ass were hurt once again. I don't know what happened for these 2 days. It's all fucked up. But shit keep going on like that. You know who's an angry person? And I just figured out I had to Google that shit. You got like dolphins here, like always happy. They got that smile. Tuna, chicken out of the sea. And the shark is always angry. But did you know that a shark doesn't have a penis and a dolphin does? That's right, that's right. I'm angry too. You ever watch the dolphin? Hey, I'm laying down some dolphin dick. What are you doing, shark? I ain't got no dick. I'm gonna go get somebody got that. Yeah. Can that be strong though? I mean, the dolphin, he always got that smile like, I'll be fucking anything that's moving. And the shark, oh, fuck you. Yeah. But it's true. Y'all Google that shit. Y'all can Google that shit. I want to say something, and I want us all to think about it. That people that might be mentally challenged or Down syndrome, they're still people. Have wants and needs just like we do. Because my granddaughter, she Down syndrome, but she's married, has 2 kids, they have their own house, they're doing great. So don't judge. We're supposed to be so-called normies, but I wish I had what they have. But I really bring that up because years ago I used to feel guilty. I was working at a grocery store and this young lady that came in that she had Down syndrome that one day that go like this. Hey, yeah, I like you. I said, yeah, I like you too. She said, no, I would like you down here. I would like you down here. What? Yeah. When you get out of work, when you come over to my place and be down here, I'm like looking around, making sure everybody's seeing. I'm like, yeah, okay. Write down your address. He said, no, I can write what you said. I can't write. I can't write. You have to write it down. You have to write it down. And I did. I went over there, and I did. It was good. Damn! I was saying, it's gonna be that good. This shit was good. And I said, all right, well, stick around, see if I can do it again. She was in the bathroom, and she came out. I said, hey, I was wondering if we could do this again. She said, no, you got to go. You got to go. My boys bring you home too. You got to go. You got to go. It's motherfucker. Rejection. And my grandson. Oh my God. I love him. I love him. He came over the weekend, and I was trying to help him out with his schoolwork, and I found out something very special about him. He had like 3 categories he could write from: about his mother, father or sister, but he didn't have a sister. He said, I want to write about you, granddad. I said, really? You know, I said, really about me? Yeah, I want to write about you. I said, well, he said, you're going to write a whole page on whatever subject you pick. He said, no, I'm going to write about you. So I said, okay, I gave him 2 sheets of paper, and I walked away. I came back 20 minutes later, and he was just smiling. He was just smiling. I said, this is going to be great. I grabbed that paper. I went, I looked at him, and I looked back at that paper. Dumb motherfucker. He wrote, my grandpa on the whole fucking page. The same line over and over again. Oh my God. I tried to do math. I said, so what? 7 and 2, 72. Oh, motherfucker. Shit, done with this. We were watching Abbott and Costello. I wanted to watch something for my hair, you know? And it was Abbott and Costello meets Monica. Frankenstein, Dracula, and what's that other one out there? Wolfman. And we were like 40 minutes into it. And he said, granddad, if a silver bullet can kill the Wolfman, a stake through the heart can kill Dracula, and fire kills Frankenstein. I said, that's right, that's right. Fire kills Frankenstein, stake through the heart kills Dracula, and Wolfman, silver bullet. He said, but I know the same thing that can kill an average man. I would get it. Motherfucker, you just killed all my dreams. Been watching that movie all these years. Now you tell me that shit. Thinking about starting. All right, I'm going to go out and tell them. I'm thinking about starting a black game show. If this would be a perfect time to talk about black game show, the light goes out. Conspiracy! I'll take this moment to say that all of us, there's somebody, I get a vision, it has to do with a comment, something about Haley, a Haley comment, and she seems nice, but she's kind of a mean person. That's what I was told by somebody, but they still love her anyway. And invite me her birthday. Happy birthday, Haley! Happy birthday! I'm gonna go out on them, hey, that you really got into dick. No, I'm just fucking out on a limb. So we still have this. All right, let me see if I can keep going for me. Now, especially without the mic, I gotta get back to it. Because now it's making me remember all my crack addiction problems. I used to have a crack addiction problem. Yeah, I don't know. You might look like the guy that did stand up earlier. That was fucking killing. I feel like this is on. Multitasking. Multi-fucking-tasking. Now, back to crack. Okay, yeah. I was thinking, y'all remember watching the movie, Clash of the Titans? They say they release the crackhead. Well, yeah, release the crackhead. What, crack? Crack, where's that? I see the crack. You need a bit? I got a bit, add a bit, I live my dick on time, it hurt. Release the crackhead. I want something for $5, but 250, 235, I was like, yo, 235, 235. No. Oh, wait a minute, I'll take it. I'll meet you guys in the show, goddammit. That's far as I can go. Unless you increase the price. And my other claim to fame came with the P. Diddy, yes, he did. P. Diddy came up to see I was in New York. And he said, sir, I like the way you play. I'm having a house party. It was called house parties here. That was before that other shit. And he said, I want you to come perform for me. Play, keep the music real sexy. Well, I need it. I need it. If I was smoking, I think it's dry my mouth like cigar shirt. Do some weed in that shit. So anyway, I'm sorry. So then, I think I'm either high up the cigar smoke. I did smoke a little bit, just trying, but I can't go. But yeah, he just came up to me and said, yeah. He said, I'm writing down my address. I want you to come over to my place and we'll go water for tea. I said, all right. But I'm smart now. With all these visits at these celebrities' houses, they ain't working out. So I went and got my own bag of coconut pain. And I threw it in the room. I threw it in the whole bag. And I got my own bottle of champagne, the glass. I poured the whole thing, drank it down, and I took the mystery out of what's been happening back there. I found the broom handle and stuck it on there. Which, but you gotta be excited. Hello. Are we there again? All right, so I'm going live again. We left off at shoving up my ass off. Who hasn't left it there? Am I the only one? Am I hit the button by accident? Yeah. Don't blame it on the black man. And I have sabotaged my own motherfucking self. But it's all good. Now, where did I leave off on this story? Oh, broomstick up my ass. Who hasn't forgotten that? Who hasn't got a broomstick up their ass? So I walked over to the house, and before I run this doorbell, I got myself butt ass naked. And I run the doorbell, and none other than Mr. P. Diddy asked the door himself. And I said, Mr. Diddy, it is me, R2, and I am ready to perform. He said, Mr. Toon, it's Wednesday. You ain't supposed to be there Friday. You 2 days early. What? What the fuck? Well, I'm almost ready to play my tune, my album, but I got back started because my brother passed a year ago. And just recently we found out that someone in our family has passed. And they might not be biologically kin to me, but our family loves them. And hold on one second. This person I love so much. Say Davenport. I love Poussey. Poussey has always been good for me. Some days I come home and Pussy would be laying there on the couch with his legs spread all over. And I'd rub that pussy. I'd rub that pussy. That pussy would start to hurt. I'd rub that pussy sometimes so hard that it would begin to lather up. And you know what I found out? That there's a lot of women that love pussy just as much as I do. Ain't that something? I never thought. So tonight when you get home, I want you to grab that pussy and put it up right to your face and kiss that pussy. Because you never know you're going to miss it until it's gone. So now I'm ready to play. Hey, go ahead, you like that. You know about Miss Netflix? She said, I'll hold out on you, motherfucker. I will hold out on you. So it's time for me to play the hit from the album. I hope y'all get ready. All right. Are we ready? Did I hit the take it in? Yeah. Come on, I'm ready.
Mr. Davenport, that's your time, man.
What?
That's your time.
Goddamn, I was ready to play for y'all. But maybe next time. Thank y'all for coming out for the show. I'm on Tuesday.